Okay, so Cleo has gotten a flat and she has made sure that the car is in park.
Carl's gotten the flat.
And
Carl drove over now.
and the handbrake is pulled up. And then she has come and decanted the spare tyre out of the boot, as well as the tool on that side, pulled off the cover and gotten herself the...
Who knew? All the tools were at the end of the...
and the jack out of there.
Yep, stays all
Right.
intact.
Now, what she's just done, lefty loosey righty tighty, right?
I've undid them all.
You've just cracked the nuts, yeah.
Yes.
Now, why have you cracked the nuts first before you put the car up on the jack?
I don't know.
Right, because when the car's up on the jack, right, if you rock it like this, back and forth, right, you could push it off the jack, right, and it requires, as you've seen, it requires quite a bit of weight to push the nuts, right, to crack them. Right, so you do that so that the car doesn't fall off the jack. Right, now, come down with me, on your hands and knees. Right under here. Right, see this bit here?
Yeah.
Right, this is the jack point on your car, right? Every car's got one, right? The steel is a little bit thicker there, right? And it's specially designed to hold the weight of the car.
Okay.
Right, so now what you want to do is line your jack up with that bit, right? But probably so that you can access the windy bit. Yep. Right, now just hand wind it to begin with because it's quite easy. Yeah, other way. This one is not lefty loosey righty tighty, it's the opposite. Just to be confusing. Yep, keep going. Right, yeah. I'm just gonna close the doors. Yep. Yeah. Go. Right, you probably keep one in it by hand just a little bit. Right, look, you are lifting the whole weight of the car right now with your fingers. Isn't it amazing? Right, okay, now it's a little bit hard, right? Now, the car might come with, right, this bit that you've already used, right, it might be on a big T, right, and that big T is also used for jacking this up, right, but in this case, it's a bit of a weird system. So what you want to do is put your hook in first, yeah, right, now this here, see it's got a special little hole on it? Yeah, that goes in there, right, and you want to cup this with one hand, right, and use it to keep your rod from moving too much, and then put your other hand on here and do the rotating. Yep, just like that, and you're going the wrong way. Just like that, but the other way. Yep, you're still on the bit of your car. That's it. Right, so remember this hand's stopping it from going too far away. Do you want a bit of a demo? No, you're stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Cleo's going to figure it out on her own. She's got nothing but this video for her guidance.
When do I stop?
When you get to the, you should be able to move the wheel freely. So keep going, you've got heaps to go. You're going to jack the car up scary high.
This is so awkward.
No, okay, right, so you're missing the objective here, right? The objective is that this hand,
it's not supposed to move, but clearly
right, it's supposed to keep this in a straight line all the time.
Does that really make a difference?
Yep. Trust me, this would be a lot harder without that hoodookie. Yep, going good.
The tire's not moving.
Keep going. This is, at the moment, right, you've got to keep going because at the moment the suspension is taking up the difference. Right, so you're raising the car, but the suspension is lowering out. So when you hit the end of the suspension, eventually the tyre will lift. But you're getting pretty close.
Is it?
Yep, keep going. See how these arms here, right, are coming closer together and they're squeezing as it goes up? You can keep going till they're pretty much vertical. That's the one. You can almost see right under the tyre now. Yep, like just 3 or 4 more really good turns like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Right, now if you give the wheel a little wiggle, you should see that the wheel spins freely. Don't spin it too much because it's not great for the engine, but if you just give it a little left and right rock. Oh, okay. It doesn't. Do you know why it doesn't? Because it's a rear tyre and the handbrake's on. But if the handbrake wasn't on, you'd be fine. But if you can see, right, on your phone, right, it's off the ground. It's completely off the ground. Right, now you should be able to just unthread all your nuts by hand, and if not, grab the tool. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Yep, and then once you're at that point, you should be able to do it with your fingers way easy and just flick it, just...
Unscrew the big wave.
Well, man, you know, you do surprise me sometimes.
Come on. I understand the unscrewing of a bolt. Why is it so hot?
Yeah, I don't know why it's so hot. You wouldn't think that the nuts get hot driving around. But weird, isn't it?
Max 80 kilometers? Is that per hour or how many kilometers you can drive with it?
Per hour.
Oh.
Yeah. So even if you're on the open road and it's a 100k area, you're only allowed to do 80 on this tyre. And if you've got a big long line of traffic behind you, I'd suggest doing 80 with your hazards on, so that people know that there's a reason you're driving slow.
So I take the tire off?
Yep. Yep, might just require a bit of a wiggle. Yep, and just roll it over to the side, out of your way. Right now, of course, you would have had your spare out of the car already, but I'm going to grab this for you. Can you just hop out of the way there? Oh, not that. There you go. You might find that you're going to run into a little problem here, and that is that your wheel that's going on right now is actually bigger than the one that you just took off.
Yeah.
So you might have to do your jack up a little bit more. Right, try get it on, see how you go. Right, first of all, have a look at your 4 mounting nuts. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, good job. Yeah, and just watch the brakes on the inside there. Don't squish your hand against them. Yeah, geez, look at that, from lifting all those babies, eh? Yep, that's all right.
The tire's heavy.
Yeah, what you want to do, just try scoot the bottom in more first. Okay, can I give you a suggestion?
Yeah.
Okay, right, stand up with me. Right, put your body over the side here, face the tyre.
Yeah.
Right, twist this hand around, right, and grab it from in there.
Yeah.
Right, and use that to support the weight of it, and use your other hand down here, right, to push the bottom in towards it at the same time. Yep, perfect. Right, are they not lining up?
No.
Right, probably because your car needs to be a little bit more jacked up.
Okay.
Right, you're doing a good job. Right, so just roll that tyre out of your way so that it's not a hazard for you while you're doing this. Bring it my way. Yep, there you go. You got all the truckers going past you on the middle of the highway. Right, they're all laughing at you. Look at this little girl, this little white girl trying to change a tyre by herself.
That way?
Yep, looks like it's going up to me. So you won't have this problem if you were needing to put the spare on, because the spare is smaller than your full. You gonna try again?
Where's the other nut?
It's just right over here. It's okay. It's just behind you. Cleo's losing her nuts. Send a copy of this to your mum and your dad. I'm sure they'll be proud of you changing a tyre.
You can just send it on the Facebook group.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. Right, push the bottom and more. Yeah, there you go. And just let it sit there.
Yeah.
If it's just sitting there, it's fine. Right, grab your nuts. Right, kind of just like really push your fist into the middle of it. Right, and then use your other hand to put one of the nuts on. Yeah, there you go. Right, you don't have to get it on super far, just a little bit. Yep, that's plenty. Right, there you go. Next one.
You're funny.
Okay.
How you're filming this.
You especially like how I'm filming this. If you're stuck out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere changing your spare tyre watching it. Yeah. Right now, just slow down one moment. Right. You want to do it evenly on diagonals. Right. So you've done that one like 3 or 4 turns. Right. Do this top one 3 or 4 turns.
Oh,
Right.
do it all at once?
No, it's just to make sure that your wheel goes on nice and straight. Right. That's good. Do your next corner. Right. And then when you do your tightening up, you want to do your tightening up in kind of 2 phases. See how each one's pulling the wheel a little bit closer?
No.
No. Okay. The wheel's changing its position as you're doing it. So you're gonna quit your job and become a mechanic?
No.
Screaming babies or screaming tires?
Screw babies. So when I get to the end of it.
Right, so wait until you've got all 4 of them at that tightness that you just went to, where it's like it's just fully gripped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, all 4 of them there?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, now give it a semi-good, right, make sure that your leg's not under the side of the car there.
Yeah.
Right, give it a semi-good hook. Right, get to the end. Remember with a pole like this, right, the further away you are from this point here, the more strength you're putting into it. So you want to grab the very top of your pole, right, and just give it one good, right, not too much, right, you don't want to pull the car off the jack. Right, same for the opposite corner, this one here. Yep, and then do your opposite corners again. Yep, one really good, from the very top of it. Right, and really put your weight into it. Yep, there you go. Right, top one there too. Right, that's good. That's going to support the car for now. Right, so now we're going to lower our jack.
The same thing going in the opposite direction?
Yep. Right, and then once you've got the weight of the car off the jack, you can do it by hand. It's usually way easier to just finger it.
Is that going down?
Yep. Definitely is. Weight of the car's definitely on that tyre now.
Was that a new tire?
Yeah, it's a brand new tyre.
It doesn't look very new.
It's still our mag, right? So the inner metal bit, that bit,
Ours.
that's ours. Right, but the tyre itself is brand new, yeah.
Looks quite dirty for a new tire.
Yeah, well, tires be dirty, y'all. No one buys a tyre because it's pretty. Remember about your...
I know, but it's easier this way, even if it falls out once or twice.
Okay.
I know, my hand's supposed to be here.
Okay.
But my hands are so small that this is actually easier.
It's funny the amount of like living across the road from the petrol station, the amount of like ladies I've seen there like sitting waiting 2 hours for AA to show up and change their spare tyre for them.
Why wouldn't they just like ask a gas station
No,
person to help them?
No, because the gas station doesn't want to be liable for putting the tyre on.
Oh.
There you go. Now you can hear the suspensions taking the car.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. Right, so now you can take it out and probably just do it down by fingers now. Cool. Right, so yep, you want to put that back in?
Is that on tight enough?
No, that's what I mean. You want to put that back on the nuts,
Yeah.
right? And now you want to really give it your all, like even just get your foot up on it and push it down with your foot. Yeah, see how it's like moving the whole car?
Yeah.
That's what you want, right? Now do your opposite. Yep, and go around one more time. All 4 of them. No, start off with the first one. Yep. Yeah, no, bring it. Yep. Yep, good job. Yep. No, opposite. Good job. Yep. Yep, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's enough. Because even when you do this and you put your spare on, you're going to ask someone to check it later. Right, this is to make sure you get home safely. And I would even suggest driving for 20 minutes, like if you still got a long trip.
Yeah.
Drive for 20 minutes, then pull over and check them again. Yep. Yep, there, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, good job. Cool, right, so grab your jack. Jack back in there so that the twisty bit's at the top. Yep, and no, flip it around a bit more. Yep, there you go, that's the one. Right, and then once it sits in there, then just unscrew the jacky bit so that it holds itself in nice and tight. Get a nice close up so that future Cleo can see that. Yep, yep, and then screw it out by hand. Yep, there you go. You know that if you don't have that in right, it'll just rattle. Or you might not be able to put the plastic bit on properly. Yep, that's right. Push that in there. There you go, grab your spear. Do you want me to grab it?
I can have it. It's not that heavy.
Yeah, well, you need to be able to get it out of there, so you'll do whatever's necessary on the day. That might be upside down. Oh, I don't know actually. Oh, yeah, there you go.
I feel like I'm not doing anything. Is it upside down?
Can you lift it up right now? Yeah, no, you know. Look at the thing that you're trying to thread it into in there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, yeah. So adjust your tyre so that it's over top of it. Nah, so I don't know. No. You had it the right way up. Sorry. You just need to line it. You need to line up the center of the big hole with the hole that you're trying to thread this into. Alright, so that it's kind of centerish, right? And then you just want to feel. Can you see it in there?
Yeah.
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 Right, and then once you got that, you're almost there. That's right. Oh, and this tarp actually lives in with the spare wheel. Hey, good to know that we've got an emergency tarp in there. I feel like there's been a time that we've needed that and not thought about the fact that that's in there.
Which way does this go?
It only fits one way, so yeah, I think it's that way. The sides are soft. Yeah, because your finger hole's at the front there. Cool. Excellent, and we'll just unload all our crap back into the boot.